Topic 7, Copyright and Expressions. See, all along when I've been talking about copyright, I've been talking about expressions because you will get copyright for expressions, not for idea. What is the difference? A boy falling in love with a girl is an idea. I cannot have copyright on that because it is a universal theme. So if you do that, you'll give a monopoly to a person for years because copyright is for very long duration. It is for almost one generation. So as copyright is very easy to get, it's an automatic right. As soon as you create your own work, you get a copyright. Then there is a terminology called fair use, which we spoke about. And then also we have to understand that copyright is given for expressions. So this is a very important part of any copyright case, whether it is an idea or it is an expression. Sometimes it's very difficult to even make out difference between where the idea ends and where the expressions start. It is called expression idea expression dichotomy. One very famous case is about one accounting book. So a book of accounting was published where how to do accounting using a spreadsheet was described. After some time, another person came and he also created a book on how to do accounting where he used the same method, that is rows and columns. Now, this is where the first person who had written the book of account, he went and asked for copyright protection. Now, when the judges looked at this case, they said, here the idea is accounting and expression is how the data is arranged. And the only way you can arrange data is in rows and columns. So this is where idea and expressions merge and you cannot get copyright protection. In India, there is a very famous case of a movie called New Delhi. So in this, a person had written a play called Hum Hindustani, and then he showed this play to a film producer. In the play Hum Hindustani, it spoke about love between a North Indian boy and a South Indian girl. And then the what family issues they face, that was the theme of the play. And the end message was that we are all one, Hum Hindustani. Now, when this film producer produced a movie called New Delhi, he used a similar theme where the boy is North Indian, the girl is South Indian, and then the boy and girl, they come together because they are not getting accommodation as a single, so they pretend that they are husband and wife, and then they rent a house, and then what are the different situations which emerge, that was the uh, idea of the movie. So there was a court case, and then here the fight was that my theme has been copied, and the judge held that the idea is, yes, idea is North Indian boy falling in love of South Indian girl, and there will be some cultural issues, that is a idea, but then how it is presented in movie, that is different than what is shown in the drama. So the expressions are completely different, the situations in both the cases are completely different, and hence you cannot have copyright protection. So this is where we have to understand copyright protection requires you to know that only expressions are protected, not the idea. So copyright protection is applicable for any expression of idea, and when idea and expressions are distinct, it is easy, but if they merge, you do not get copyright. Copyright protection is available from beginning automatically. It is applicable for published and unpublished work. And if it is an unregistered work, you need to have old records to prove that work belonged to you, and then you can ask for a copyright protection. So this is very important, that if you are not going for a formal copyright protection, it is fine, but you need to keep evidence that the work is originally created by you. And copyright is given for original expression of author, right? So this is very important. It is, as we said, it has economic right, and it has some rights like integrity right. So here we see an example that author can decide that how his or her work is getting sold or translated. This gives a greater control to the author. So this is about the expression in copyright, and then we go and see our next topic, that when copyright should be filed.